everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another VlogTober video. So tonight it's Thursday night. It's October the 18th and I had intended to do a cleaning project or something of that nature, which I still may do. I've been very inspired by Sophia over at My Great Challenge doing the VlogTober series for 2018, because Sophia is very much like me. She's a full-time working parent, and so you do everything for your job all day long, and then when you come home in the afternoons you still have so much to do. So I can relate to her being cooking meals later than what most normal people would have their meals. I mean, by the time we get moving in the afternoon, it's probably about 3:30. We have to be at Taekwondo at 4 o'clock. We are usually there until 6:30. Sometimes it's 7 o'clock. Then we don't get home until 7:30 or 7:45. Then I'm starting to cook a meal. So these are the times really when crock pot meals would do so well. But of course, if I put it on first thing in the morning, I'm not getting home till 12 hours later, you know. So it's just one of those things. And I actually went back to Taekwondo yesterday, took a sparring class. I hate sparring, and Mr. Skipper hit me in the head. I did have on headgear, but he rushed me and hit, and I was like, oh God. And I already had a headache, and that didn't help. So bam, right in the head. And I still have a little bit of a headache today. So I went to the gym today for legs and shoulders, and I didn't realize that my ankles were swollen. So sometimes I do have trouble with swollen ankles, and being on keto, I probably just haven't had enough protein for the day. So I'm going to try to get some protein in for this evening. And so I thought I'd bring you along as I did a cook with me, and then I'm going to tackle one area in my bedroom. It is the desk in my bedroom where it's my beauty table. It just has become a catch-all because I was going on trips and back and forth with different things. So I'm going to try to straighten out that area, as well as what is it that I was saying? I'm gonna do a keto dessert. I saw Shelly share it on her channel. I know it seems like I watch Shelly a lot and I cook a lot of the same things, but pretty much everybody who's doing keto is following the same people, and I like her channel. I actually started following Shelly 2 years ago, maybe. I just typed in cooking videos or cooking playlists. I was at work. I think it was getting close to the summer days, and I was just trying to clean up my classroom, and you know, those last days of things you're doing to get ready for summer break, and a playlist came up with, and it was all of her cooking videos. This was before she was doing Weight Watchers, and before she stopped doing, I mean, it was way back before. So, you know, I just enjoy watching her channel. So I saw her share a recipe. I think it was for double chocolate brownie cupcakes or muffins or something like that. I do have to check to see if I have enough almond flour. What do I need? Almond flour. And I don't know if I have enough. So I may not be able to make it, but I'm going to give it my best effort. We also have some extra sausage ball mix that I made last night. I asked Alana to put those out on a cookie sheet so that we can flash freeze those. So she'll get in here and work on that. Tonight on my menu plan, I did have Jackson hand me my planner. So a lot of people have asked me what planner I use. I love my meal planner. It is just real. And sometimes I do real good with like personal planners, but I'm actually moving to my Gmail to just really use my online planner because it comes on my phone. But I still love the paper planners. I mean, I am a paper planner girl. So on my menu plan for this week, for tonight, I had coleslaw and sausage to do egg roll in a bowl. But my coleslaw was not good. It was kind of nasty. So we tossed that out. I hate losing food, but we just had it in there for a long time. But I am going to use the sausage, and so I'm going to make sausage and zucchini stir fry in pot, in a pan. And then I'm going to put a little bit of Alfredo sauce. I have some minced garlic and some spinach, just so I can use up the sausage that I have, and then the zucchini won't go bad either. And so the one thing about keto and having ingredients on hand is it is very flexible, so I can change things if I need to. It is already 7:10, and I would really like for the kids to be eating by 8 o'clock quicker if I can. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna go ahead and saute up the sausage. Then I will throw in the zucchini, a little bit of the Alfredo sauce, a little bit of cheese, and that's gonna be it for tonight. In the meantime, we're gonna get the sausage balls rolled out, flash frozen. I'm gonna see if I have enough ingredients for that double chocolate muffin. I'll find it, link it below if I can remember. I'm the world's worst YouTube link it below person, because I forget every time. I'm so busy trying to get the videos uploaded that I just forget to link it. So I'm gonna try to remember. And then I am gonna tackle that little space in my bedroom to prayerfully make it more. It's supposed to be a beauty table, not a catch-all. So I gotta do better. But anywho, thought you might want to come along with us as we work on getting our meals done. And also, I was thinking about this. I do a lot of speed throughs, and partially that's because I don't have a microphone to do voiceovers. So I'm gonna try to invest in one at some point. The first thing I have to get is a larger external hard drive. That's what I don't have, is a larger one. I saw one on Amazon, but I don't have the money to buy it just yet, so I'm kind of holding out on that, but I do need to get one. And then the microphone. But what I was thinking is, a lot of YouTubers just kind of talk along and they have longer videos. I don't know if that's something that you guys would enjoy, longer videos. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but I don't mind talking on the videos if you don't mind me talking on the videos. Of course, they're my videos, and I guess I could talk if I wanted to, but I want you to be here and enjoy the video. So anywho, I'm talking way too much. I'm going to get started on the sausage. That is my children, all 3 of them. 1 girl, 1 boy, and 1 dog. All 3 of them. They're probably bothering her spirit. In Jesus' name. Anyway, we're going to get cooking, y'all. Are they bothering you, ma'am?
No.
Yeah. There they go. All 3 of them. Okay, y'all, wash your hands. Let's get some stuff done.
Yeah. It's really gonna work as long as I stick to the plan.
Yep.
Let's do it for while I get some today. What's the plan? I had too many snacks. Probably.
Too many snacks.
Well, Mom, what do you mean?
But we're gonna make some hot chocolate.
The only thing that was
so you can do bulletproof hot chocolate.
Oh, I thought you said hot pockets. I'm like, no.
No, hot chocolate.
Mine up with that. I just thought maybe I ate too many bits. Or maybe. Well, they're one of those things in your lunchbox. I mean, they were so there. Looking
what was it?
Sausage balls.
Oh.
Well, you know those are my favorite. You like them even
no,
more
I didn't
than the
know.
bagel.
The sausage balls?
My sausage balls have always been my favorite. I like them even more than the bagels.
Can I have a spoon?
Probably because I just like sausage.
Can I have a spoon, please?
Yes, Mom. But
Jackson, will you give me a dish towel?
I've always been a fan of. I was about to say a spoon. But I've always been a fan of sausage rolls.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess I just always love sausage. Mammy, come here. Mammy! He's scared. Back to move. Sorry. Mammy! Come here.
Jackson, did you find my charger piece?
Eat it. Yum. Okay, this is frozen.
Yeah. My charger.
My internet's gonna work the same with this.
Yeah, just
For your computer?
mush the bag.
Right here. Right.
Yeah, take that out and then
The end piece for your phone?
Yes, lovely.
One thing is going on though. We can really make this work. I did good yesterday. Yesterday was a great day.
So I'm trying to get a good crust on the sausages. I actually had, I think there were 5 links. And so I just chopped them in little bite-sized pieces. It just makes it easier to chew and helps to stretch out the meal. I actually probably could cut these in half again, but this will be fine. And then this, it will at least be 2 bites. So into this frying pan, because I'm going to actually transfer everything over, I don't think this is large enough to hold it. I am going to put a couple of teaspoons of minced garlic. Oh, if I can get it open. That one doesn't want to open, but this one will. Now we love garlic in our house. So a couple of nice teaspoons are perfectly fine with us. We love garlic. And we want to just saute the garlic. We don't want it to burn, but we do want to saute it. And I'm just using a little bit of bacon grease. We save our bacon grease. But we don't cook in it a lot. I just save it, and then if I need it, I'll use it. But I do want to have that fat source. These were, let me see what kind of sausage. Oh, they were margarita, tequila, and lime sausages. They were on a markdown, so I got them. I'm not into any specific type of sausage, but they were on sale. Margarita, tequila, and lime. So I guess the meat was seasoned. Trying to smell it to see if I smell anything. I smell a little hint of lime, not much. Uh-oh. Escape artist, get back. So I'm going to use a spaghetti. So this is a spaghetti. I got this from Walmart. Cost me about $9, maybe $9.99 or something like that. And this is what we put our zucchini in to make our zoodles. So they have a thick side, one that says thick, and then I can see it. And then there's one that says thin. So you can decide which side you want. We usually use the thin side just because I have texture issues and I don't really like thick zoodles. So I'm going to use the thin side, and I'm going to make the noodles right into this pan of sauteed garlic, and it smells so good. Oh my word. So I'm going to go wash off one of these zucchini. Jackson, will you come and grab Mama's trash, please?
Where is it, Mom?
I have that trash. This one. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. And then this one right here. I'm going to wash this one. I think it's Jennifer Chapin who talks about washing your produce. Did you get all the trash emptied out there?
Yes, ma'am.
Mom's trash out of her bathroom? Did you take it outside to the trash can since the trash is coming tomorrow?
No, you didn't.
And these felt like they had a lot of grit on them. So I just sliced the ends off and I just rinsed them off in the sink. And now you just simply take your spaghetti, because it has these little teeth inside. You stick your zucchini inside and then you start to twist. And when you twist, it makes those little noodles. And I've got to get it moving here because my garlic is starting to get a little bit brown and I don't want it to get bitter. So I'm going to turn my heat down definitely till I get more of the zoodles in. And they zoodle in pretty quick. I'm just going to get busy moving that around because I don't want that garlic to burn. We get a nice crust on the sausage, which is good. And then it has this little end on it when it gets too short and you still want to get the rest of the zucchini out. And you just keep twisting, keep twisting. And there it is. And you just pull everything out. So it's important to salt your meal. I just turned this back up a little bit now since I've got 2 zucchinis in here. That may not even be enough. But we're going to bulk this up, adding a little bit of the spinach. And I like to saute my zucchini just because I don't like the crunchy sound that it makes if you eat it not sauteed. That's my texture issues that I have. And we're getting a beautiful crust on the sausage. Actually, we can actually turn this off. It's on a very, very, very low heat. I'm going to have Jackson. You want to taste this little tiny piece, bud? It's hot. Is that lovely? So I'm going to try it. This is making a little bit of juice in the bottom of this pan, so I'm going to turn that up a little bit because I don't want it to boil. I in fact do want it to saute, but that's 2 zucchini noodles, about medium size, with a little bit of salt. Of course, the salt make it release some of its juices as well. Okay, I'm going to add some fresh spinach in. We do like fresh spinach, and I did buy some frozen as well in my grocery haul. But I'm going to add a couple of really, really large handfuls here, so we can use it up. And spinach wilts down so much. So So again, just bacon grease, garlic, minced garlic, the zucchini noodles. Now I've added in the spinach, and we're just about there. I've been cooking about 14 minutes, and really that's just enough time to let these zucchini noodles kind of tenderize a little bit, because I like them tender. So once we get that squared away, I'm going to add in the sausage and just kind of saute that around for a sec. But I want the spinach to kind of wilt down, because it'll be flying all out the pan, as it is doing at the moment. So I'm the queen of one-pan meals. I love a one-pan meal. I'm here for it. Although I have 2 pans this time. So that's what it looks like cooked down. So I'm just going to take my sausage that I cut into little bite-sized pieces, and then I'm just going to dump that in. Get all of that goodness out. What can go? Take my keys and put them in my bag, please. And then I just like to wipe down as I work, and then that way it's not such terrible cleanup, or it takes a long time. I do just try to clean as I go. The zucchini can go up, and I'm done with this towel. I'm at that, all that can go by. Those. Alright, so we're just going to give this a little bit of a stir. This zucchini has sauteed nicely. Uh-oh. Ma'am just got a piece of sausage. She only comes for food.
Come on, man.
Come on, Mama. And she's very leery about coming in the kitchen, because she knows she's not allowed. But she did find the sausage piece that fell down, so.
Look, Mom, it's because I have the lights on you. It's because I have this.
Oh, well, don't scare her with it.
I'm not, Mom. I'm
Okay.
practicing.
So I'm just going to finish this up, because it really is done. So I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of this Alfredo sauce from Aldi. I don't like to heavily sauce, and I probably could make this keto, you know, make a keto version, but that is not the life I'm living tonight. So when I check the carb count, it's not horrible. So I can be okay with it. Okay, so I've added in 1/2 cup of the Alfredo sauce, 1/2 cup of the heavy whipping cream, and I'm just adding in 1/2 cup of this, this is a whipped cream cheese with chives that I got from Harris Teeter. We got it for bagels, but I'm going to use it for whatever meals. Alright, y'all. Grab this. And so I'm just going to give this a once over, just to make sure everything is incorporated really well. Sometimes zucchini likes to stick together, and then the sausage doesn't like to play nice and make friends. So we help it out. And again, this was not my scheduled meal for the evening, but it's just what it had to be, because it's what I had on hand that was thawed out and would cook easily. I did have, I'm just remembering it now, some canned mushrooms. I could have added that in. And then I am going to add in just a little bit of grated parm. And that is going to be the meal. Okay, so we're in my bedroom and this is my beauty table, and most days it becomes my catch-all. And so we are going to try to clean up this area a little bit. For the most part, I had some of these in my bags when I was coming from one trip to another trip. So I just actually pulled a few things out very quickly. This is a Bible journal that I use, and I actually keep my Bible bag underneath this table because it has like a little hole and the chair doesn't fit underneath. So I'm going to slip this in here because that's good for that. And then I can just put that back under there. This is Jackson's book and his devotional stuff. And of course, because he has been temporarily moved into Mom's room, we have some of his things in here. So we have to do a better job of finding a place for Jackson's things. So let me see what kind of space we have. That's full. That's full. Okay. Jack? That's paid. Okay. Here are your books. Let's see. These things are going in a Goodwill bag with the exception of my jacket. So can you get a bag for the Goodwill? And then that would be great. Oh, here's some coupons from Ma'am. From Chewy.com. We've never purchased anything from there, but yeah. We go to a gourmet shop for her. Okay. Any credit card things we get to open up a credit card account, I shred them immediately because nobody in this house needs a credit card at the end. It's just not necessary for our lives. We just don't need it. These are from being in Kansas City, some things that I just did not need. This will go in Mama's in my desk area. One of the HR people, like the vice president of HR from the Hallmark channel, not from the Hallmark channel, but the Hallmark cards, was one of the keynote speakers at the workshop, and he gave out some of these Christmas cards. So everybody was able to get a package of these, and he just talked about the process of how they make those, and of course their business was in trouble several years ago and how they bounced back from that. I went back to the library again and I got a couple more keto cookbooks. I got Keto, the complete guide to success on the keto diet, including the simplified science and no cook meal plans. The meal plans is what I'm interested in this book specifically. And then I got the Simply Keto, which she's Keto Karma, Susan Ryan, she's Keto Karma on YouTube. I had borrowed this before, but then I had to take it back and turn it in, so I rechecked it out. So I'm going to take these, have Jackson come take these into the kitchen, please. The kids are trying to get their meal. That's what they're doing. Come grab this, bud.
Actually, no. Alana's trying to get the dog riled up, and I'm trying to calm her down.
Oh, my goodness. And they're in there bothering the dog's life. These will go in Mom's school bag.
Is he going in the kitchen?
Yes, please. For homeschool, Jackson is working on his cursive writing. I got that just at the dollar store, I think. So he works on cursive as a part of his homeschool curriculum. It's not his fave, but he still does it anyway. Right here is some homeschool curriculum. No, Jackson. For Alana for her foods curriculum. So these are some of her things that she needs to work on. I just printed them out and had them in these folders for her. So I'll need to put those in where the homeschool stuff is. But other than that, that's trash, all of this. And then those two will go on Mama's desk. And then I'll just take all my jewelry pieces, but I wear these every day. So I'm gonna leave those pieces there. I'll leave these there because sometimes I do wear those. But this piece right here will just go into my closet. And then here's a pen. And Jackson's pencil sharpener. Because again, he's temporarily relocated into Mom's room. I got a message from my sister today. They were supposed to have her place ready on the 22nd. And now it's not going to be ready until November 1st. So he'll be displaced for a little while longer. And we just have to make adjustments for it. She is working on trying to see if FEMA will give her a housing allowance so that she can find a temporary place for the next couple of weeks. But if not, it's fine. We'll just adjust as best we can. But for right now, this is what I have cleaned off this for Jackson. This is going in my closet. Alana's things are going to her homeschool area. And we are done. Preaching notes, so I'm going to put that down here with my Bible stuff. This is really why I need another shelf in my closet for books because I have way too much. Hey, bud, will you pick that one up right there? And this.
Is that for trash?
No, not Alana's boba.